And with tip.
Thanks so much, bro.
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop Allen. Thanks for that. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but... maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Williams against Collins. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Levine. 4-3. Stolen by Capella. Bogdanovic down low. He's covered by Levine.
6'6", Bogdanovic has the height to throw it down.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Levine for 3. He can't hit that time. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Bogdanovic passes to Collins. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's the jump ball.
Atlanta with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Vucevic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor, but he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Ball against Young. Pass to Levine. DeRozan with the ball. Misses the 3. Bogdanovic against Levine. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Beautiful move. Bogdanovic isn't just a standstill jump shooter. He can handle it.
Young against Ball. Right side Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Good D by Bogdanovic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Young. Plenty of space. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the
And he drives in. DeRozan right side. Ball against Young. Ball passes to Williams. Collins with the rebound. Bogdanovic on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Left side Young. 1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. Bogdanovic from long range. He can't get it to go.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open 3 like that.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And the Hawks with possession here. After the basket by Chicago. Collins right side. again. It's Atlanta.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ball outside. Bogdanovich against Levine. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. The rebound by the Hawks.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Ball with a steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Levine. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Levine.
Oh, man, showing off the playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up and makes the unselfish play.
Young, the pass to Collins. That one's good from the corner. Collins has got 6 points.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Inside. Stolen by Capella. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Young way outside. Offensive rebound.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
John Collins has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. From 17, here's Capella. The kick out to Young. No good on the 3. Chicago trailing here. Here's Levine for 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in work on his three-point shot, really upgrading his defense.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots, getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to DeRozan. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Outside Levine. Counted. Levine's got 5 points.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got his second basket of the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
DeRozan outside. Ball outside. Pass to Levine. Williams with it. Stolen by Collins. And there's the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Levine. And here is DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. He has 6, and there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Yeah, well, an explosive drive right there from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill.
Ball against Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Down low. Here's Capella. And he lobs it up. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Ball passes to Levine. Now here's Vucevic to the middle. All alone. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Vucevic.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Stolen by Ball. Vucevic in the post. He's against Capella. Vucevic's shot is off.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game, and it's a completely new group for the Hawks. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gallinari's shot is off for Chicago. They've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Ball passes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. All sorts of time. 4 seconds left. He got a piece of it. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. There was no stopping John Collins in the first half. He had 12. That's all for now.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
On the court for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Herter. To the paint. Tipped. Vucevic with a steal.
That's going to be an easy bucket if he doesn't get his hand to that pass. Well defended.
Ball no good. The Hawks leading. Down low. Outside, Williams. Back to Jang. Pass to Williams. Outside for Gallinari. Hits the trifecta. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
A big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Williams. Jones, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's White in for Ball. Pass to Jang. Outside Gallinari. And there's the drive. And Gallinari throws it down.
The mobility from Gallinari. For a guy of his size, he can really blitz the hoop.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside White. Outside Jones. 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. Okongwu checks in for the Hawks. Now Green. And stolen by Herter. Here's Okongwu. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Back to Bradley. Deflects the pass. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. White, the pass to Johnson. Green with the ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside White. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going for the lob. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And Gallinari throws it down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
To the inside. Very pretty alley-oop.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Pass to Okongwu. Inside. Outside Herter. From downtown. Rebound by the Bulls. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute. I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to Herter. And he lobs it up top. Okongwu, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
They're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Outside Herter. Williams against White. Back to Herter. Pass to Okongwu. Rebounded by Johnson. And here is Green from the baseline. Outside Johnson. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting a look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Chicago trailing here. We've got Cam Reddish, Lou Williams out there with Kevin Herter. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the center position, filling out the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's White. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Outside LaVine. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Collins. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Young from long range. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Hawks lead by 10. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 12-point Atlanta lead.
Great hands. You can't let Capella get established down there. Once he does, you're pretty much cooked.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Young against Ball. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Levine against Bogdanovich. Uncovered. That one falls.
It's evident that Bogdanovich wants to take the next step in the game. I mean, these shots are proof of it.
Here's Ball. He takes it in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Young misses.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute to it.
And Williams punches it home.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Williams passes to Ball. And the layup falls.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from there.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second.
Chicago on D. 6-point game. Here's Young.
A very active player. It's fantastic watching Ball work hard to disrupt his man's concentration.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Levine. From behind the arc. He's off on that one.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Young, the pass to Capella. Collins outside. Bogdanovich against Levine. Bogdanovich, that's good.
And you gotta like the game of Bogdanovich. Really skilled at finding space inside and using it.
Vucevic, the pass to Levine. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Ball finds Vucevic. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Hunter against Ball. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. Releases. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's it. He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
And Atlanta has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Here's Levine for three. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. This one was a fun one to watch.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the pivot, manning the middle. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Hunter against Brown. Stolen by Smart. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Bogdanovich, no luck.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Back to Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
With the teardrop, they get it back. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Over Smart. Goes up with it again. And Bogdanovich with a finish inside.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Young against Schroeder. Passes it to Tatum. Over Bogdanovich. A nice shot by Tatum.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low. And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, no luck.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Here's Tatum, following the basket by Trae Young. Horford dishes to Tatum. Going inside, Horford kicks to Smart. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead for Atlanta. They've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. It's hauled in by Brown.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
And the dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
At the top of the key, Capella. Bogdanovich wide open. Kept alive by Atlanta. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Collins has got his second bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Brown right side. Inside, Horford. Brown wide open. He fires. Great positioning on the putback.
And how about the court awareness from Horford? Quickly grabs the board and doesn't let the possession go to waste.
Hunter, no one around him. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Horford. Brown against Hunter. Brown the pass to Horford. Nobody near Schroeder. Drops in the tray.
Schroeder has really improved as a three-point shooter. With that shot, he becomes even more dangerous.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Pulls up on the elbow. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
The three from Tatum. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Young pass to Collins. Back to Young. Over Tatum.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
Young against Schroeder. Brown inside the line, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Young finds Capella. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with one or two hands.
Pass to Tatum. Over Collins. Up top, Canner. The drive by Schroeder. No good on the shot. And Atlanta will come the other way. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Tatum against Collins. Tatum kicks to Brown. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Tatum. Here's Smart. Busted. No good that time either. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Only given up 2 points this quarter. And stolen by Tatum. Cantor, the pass to Pritchard. And that one is good. Pritchard's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the paint, Young finds Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Pass to Pritchard. Cantor with it. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Good on the three-point shot.
Known for his play in and around the post. Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
2 minutes.
Pass to Tatum. 1:53 left in the second quarter. Canner, high post. Tatum drives in. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Cantor dishes to Brown. Here he goes, and finished off by Brown.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in, and then for Boston. Horford comes in for Cantor, and it's Williams in for Jason Tatum.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league. Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Pritchard passes to Williams. Now here's Smart. Outside, Horford. Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's where Brown is at his best. A muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
52 seconds left in the first half. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Neesmith, he's checked in for the Celtics. Josh Richardson comes in for Marcus Smart. Here's Williams. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
23 seconds left in the first half. No one covering. Neesmith has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Here's Herter. Richardson cover. Gallinari wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Celtics.
Thanks very much, Jason. Still a close.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They created some momentum for themselves in the second and went into halftime up by 3. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing.
And that'll.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the court for the Celtics, we've got Williams. He's out there with Horford. Josh Richardson out there with Neesmith. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Williams. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Atlanta.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Pritchard passes to Neesmith to the inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Over to the left wing. Here's Okongwu. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Richardson attacking. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Josh Richardson being aggressive. This is what his teammates want, and they can feed off that emotion and intensity.
A nice shot by Neesmith. Neesmith has got the lead up to 5 now for Boston.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Richardson.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Pritchard passes to Horford. Sinks the three-pointer. Horford's got 9 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Okongwu kicks to Reddish. Here's Gallinari, and the layup falls. Gallinari's got his first. Points of the game.
The slashing ability of Gallinari. They like to put the ball in his hands and let him go to work.
Reddish with the double team. To the middle. Here's Neesmith. Basket good. Neesmith has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Celtics.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams. Into the lane. And foul on the shot. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So both teams making some changes here. And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds, not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
It's deflected. They get it back. 5 on the clock. Here's Young. They get the rebound. Capella. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
The pass to Tatum. 1:32 left to play here in the third. Now the feed to Horford. Back to Tatum. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Trae Young with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Come on.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the paint and stolen by Horford. To the right side. Celtics passing it around. Smart misses. The Hawks trail by 9. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Ennis Kanter's checked in for Al Horford. Here's Boston now. They're on a 12-4 run. Shooter kicks to Kanter. Tatum looking around. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Young passes to Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. Capella dishes to Young. Goes back up. And he comes up with the deuce.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Shooter kicks to Brown. in the corner. Tatum with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assist goes to
Tatum's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
Schroeder against Young. It's blocked. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Tatum passes to Canner. Rebound, Atlanta. Now, here's Hunter. Young, right side. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Tries again. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Smart against Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Tatum against Collins. Second chance shot. And the shot no good, a bit short. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Brown outside. Over Hunter. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Hawks trail by 9. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Cantor. Hunter kicks to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Capella. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Young. That shot off, and it's Boston the other way. And Capella over to help. And here's Tatum for 3. Cantor, the pass to Schroeder. Smart goes in. The kick out to Brown. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Shot by Collins, no good. Boston leading by 12. Brown feeling it out a bit. Down low. Smart kicks to Cantor. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side, Collins. We've got 1:18 left here in the 4th quarter. And here's Brown outside. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Celtics.
The sheer volume of 3-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for Al Horford.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
And it's Brown missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Boston now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Cantor finds Tatum. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Now Schroeder. Over Young. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the...
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
And it's the Hawks to start out. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at center. Young. Pass to Capella. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Lowry. And here's Butler. Down low. And finished off by Adebayo.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills. I love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Robinson. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
A good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brett, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Just 2 to shoot. Adebayo grabs the board.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Young following the bucket by the Heat. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Outside Robinson. Drops in the 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Heat with the lead. Now Lowry. From short range. And again, it's Miami converting.
Incredible control there from Lowry. Superb at keeping his composure, even when things get physical.
Young with it, guarded by Adebayo. Young, the pass to Capella. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break, here come the Heat. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Robinson passes to Lowry, just 5 to shoot. He's in his comfort zone, 2 for 2 to start this one.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And here's Collins for 3. The shot off that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. And here's Butler outside. And the Heat, another 3.
I just love the ball.
Outside Young. To the inside. Capella. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Heat have gone a perfect 7 for 7, and that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
46 seconds left to play in the first. Lowry with it. Six to shoot. A shot from the mid-range. Rebounded by the Hawks. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that's his first personal foul. Team third.
That's good from Butler.
You don't hear about it much, but players who've had 5 or 6 seasons in the league, you wonder where their motivation comes from. Remember, Jimmy, the last pick in the first round in that 2011 draft. Maybe that edge is still there.
Here's Young. And the layup is good off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Robinson. The three. With the tip. It's good on the putback.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Jimmy Butler getting it done for Miami. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And one of the league's best at drawing charges, Kyle Lowry.
It's a real-life momentum shift.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. For 3, Robinson. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Hunter passes to Collins. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And here we go, the Heat fast break. For 3, Robinson. Collins with the rebound. Now the Hawks with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Here's Young over Lowry. And Brett, you could light it up from three-point range. Do you ever think about how well suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, BA. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Capella, the pass to Young. Outside Hunter. Pass to Capella. Collins outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Capella gets it to go.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
For Miami, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Lowry against Young. Robinson on the wing. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Robinson's got 5 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Miami's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Lowry. Shoots over Capella. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Lowry against Williams. Takes it inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Tucker.
2 minutes.
Outside Butler. Now Robinson from the arc. Doesn't go that time.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lowry against Williams. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Reddish.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Well, the Heat's shooting around 53%, a nice number. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brett.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, hey, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
And the Heat making a change here. Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Strus comes in for Jimmy Butler. Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
To the left wing. Back to Hero. Pass to Dedmon. Shoots over Okongwu. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Williams is going to do his damage in the pull-up game and jacks that J up and gets 2 more.
Out to the right wing. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Outside Tucker. Beyond the arc. On target from range. Tucker's got 5 points.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his pass.
And so it's the Miami Heat in command with a 13-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. What a start for Jimmy Butler. He had 9 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And let's take a look at Miami. We've got Markieff Morris. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward.
And a great job by Tyler that time, just getting in there and wanting to be involved in the rebound.
Pass to Okongwu. An easy 2 on the layup. Okongwu's got his first points of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris, and he comes up with a bucket. And the Heat lead by 15.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Reddish. Here's Herder. Stolen by Hero. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Oladipo outside for three. And no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Some room here for Williams. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
To the middle. Here's Dedmon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Oladipo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Oladipo so strong and scoring, even with the D, kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
Pass to Williams. Back to Okongwu. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Oladipo against Williams. Hero for three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Outside Herder. Going inside. It's rebounded by Dedmon. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. They get it back. Kicks it to Hero. For three, Oladipo. Can't hit that one. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 6. And Hero's solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
And Morris over to help. The kick out to Williams. Sends it home from three-point land. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
During his career, Lou Williams has been a decent threat from the three-point line, around 35%. Good at stretching out the court.
A line change here for Miami.
In for the Heat.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Hunter can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Well, the Heat's shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Butler, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. He's got 11.
I don't think the defense expected Jimmy Butler to rise up from there. He can do that.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. Young. Rebound by the Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin. For three, Robinson. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami going into the break up 12. They're showing him. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Lowry against Young. The 3-ball.
They had better success from the field in the first half. might need to go back to what they were doing earlier.
Here's Bogdanovich. 2 points. That one goes.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's Lowry. Down low. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Bogdanovich. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Also, they've generated a ton of offense in the paint, and that's always a recipe for success, getting those high percentage shots down low.
Count that one.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
And here's Young. Takes the 3, nails it from beyond the arc. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Here's Butler with the drive, and it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Young from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Team second.
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. And so here is Miami. They lead by 11. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Takes a 3.
Well, Hunter's trying to make an impact on the defensive end right now.
A shot by Butler. No good. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for your Hawks, DeAndre Hunter taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
It's easy to see why so many people have been so high on DeAndre Hunter. You look at that build and at that forward position and that kind of work ethic, sky's the limit. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Lowry outside. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And here's Hunter from the arc. Counted from distance.
Well, Hunter getting out in transition, finds some space, and then finishes around the rim.
1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Robinson passes to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Let's go with a 3. Second shot opportunity. Shot from 16. Kept alive. Outside Butler. Fires from deep. That shot missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
56 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Now Lowry. Robinson finds Butler. Driving in. Double team on Butler. Here's Tucker. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Outside Young. Puts up a three. Miami grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Robinson passes to Lowry. So the Heat win it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
talking about, I think he's on the right track. DA, thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And these teams both on their way up. Chris, some of the best young talent in the NBA on the court before our eyes tonight.
You're right about that, Kevin. And I love seeing great young players develop their game. There's a lot of room to grow for these young teams and players.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. Bean passes to Williams. Outside DeRozan. 3-pointer. That one, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, here is Young. Passes to Capella. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. My goodness.
Now DeRozan. There's the drive. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Bogdanovich left side. Clock at 2. Capella trying to free himself up. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Capella.
Polished offensive player. Bogdanovich has a nice-looking mid-range shot, and it just continues to get better.
Hunter against DeRozan. And here's Vucevic. Here's Williams. Shakes him. Rebounded by Capella.
Patrick Williams, the 4th pick of that 2020 draft. A bit of a surprise when he was taken.
Most mock drafts had him around the top 10 spot. His stock rose very late in the process. And the Bulls fell in love.
It's good.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Bulls trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Levine against Capella. And Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker. He uses his length well.
2 points. That one goes.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ball against Young. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. 1:49 left here in the opening quarter. Back to Ball. Young with the steal. Stolen by Ball. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Levine with it, guarded by Hunter. And Williams is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Young passes to Collins. 1:19 left in the first quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 4. .103 left in the first quarter. Here's Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got his second basket.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. Collins finds Young. Back to Collins. 3-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan against Hunter. Williams trying to break free. DeRozan's shot is off. Outside Collins. Lob pass to Capella. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4. Let's... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Count it.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Outside ball. Pass to Levine. Shoots over Capella, and Capella sends it back.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Great hands. You can't let Capella get established down there. Once he does, you're pretty much cooked.
Ball dishes to Levine. Outside DeRozan. Outside Levine. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. And he drops in the way up off the glass. Vucevic has got his first basket.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
Team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Levine. It's up a 3. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Oh, man. An effective playmaker. He's so solid at sizing up a defense and then taking what they do.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. On its way from Hunter for 2. Rebound by Williams. Bulls trail by 7. Outside, Levine. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Lets it go from deep. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got 6 here in this quarter.
Since being drafted in 2014, Levine's put in work on his three-point shot, really upgrading his deep game.
Herter passes to Williams. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Levine, another 3 for Chicago.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Now here's Williams. Takes a 3. Levine with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these takes.
Williams dishes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. With the drive, gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Levine with it. He's got 11. And Levine throws it down.
Take a look at Levine in the 2015 dunk contest. You'll see this man is very comfortable playing above the rim.
And so it's Zach Levine making things. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. Zach Levine led the way in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls. White is out there with Green. Then there's Bradley. Then it's Johnson. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Okongwu's checked in for Jane. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 1. The pass to Green. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Williams against Johnson. The shot from the low post is good. Johnson's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Gallinari surveying the D. He lobs it up, and Okongwu slams it in.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Outside, Green. Kicks it to Johnson. Over Okongwu. Outside, Jones. Bradley trying to break free. No good on the 3.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's White. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. And White kicks to Jones. And he drives in. Okongwu grabs the board.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Williams passes to Reddish. Jones in the post. Wide on. This is it to Reddish. Johnson with the block. Jones kicks to White. And that comes off the assist by Jones. White's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, there's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
And Williams, here we go, misses from short range.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Huerter.
Make some noise.
First one falls for him. Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
Bradley finds Green. Now here's White. Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Johnson. And it's John Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Bogdanovic dishes to Collins. And it's in there. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Oh, some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovic. Moves the ball to the wide open man. 4 and 6.
And White kicks to Jones. Down low, here's Johnson, and the rejection by Collins.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Bogdanovic, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
I mean, and when you look at the big man Capella sprint down the floor, when he's finishing in transition, it has to motivate the rest of his teammates.
And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Hawks. Kicks it out to Jones. He feeds it to Johnson. Bradley trying to break free. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella. And the call will be against Alizé Johnson. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And a change for the Hawks. Young's checked in. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Drives to the hoop. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Looking to end the run. Off on the layup.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks on top, up 6 from the. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Young against Ball. Bogdanovic passes to Young. Bogdanovic dishes to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Lets it go from 11. And it's Capella missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Ahead And it's Hunter with the jam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now here's Ball. Levine can't hit.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Williams with the steal. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ball against Young. Now here's Ball. Guarded closely. Bean passes to Vucevic. Fires the three.
And offensively, they have laid an egg here in the second half. The missed shots are piling up, and their field goal percentage continues to plummet.
Outside Collins. Inside. Here's Capella. No good off the back of the rim. Bulls trail by 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Bogdanovich and the dunk by Capella. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And sometimes all you got to do is lob it Capella's way. Often he takes care of the rest.
Levine kicks to Williams. Feeds it to Vucevic. No good that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Collins. The kick out to Young. Collins trying to break free. And Collins is right there. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chances.
Look at that. You just see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance here for the Hawks?
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steam in the game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Young inside. He's covered by Ball. Young's shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 9. Bogdanovich against Levine. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
And Young, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Levine.
And we see this time and time and again from Levine. I mean, he has the ability to put the offense on his shoulder.
Young passes to Capella. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Ball against Young. Vucevic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now just a 5-point Hawks lead. Now Young. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Levine's shot is off. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Ball, the pass to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Young outside. And so the Hawks take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, GF.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A view above beautiful. We're just a...
Thanks, Brian.
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. Now Atlanta starting five. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Launches a 3. Capella with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Collins passes to Bogdanovic. Collins against Tatum. Up top, Young. Here's Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Nice D from Tatum.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this closer range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Young against Schroeder. Left side, Brown. Tatum from long range. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it. Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age. That's really striking.
Now here's Capella. Bogdanovic from long range. Schroeder with a rebound. Smart left side. Left side Tatum. Shoots over Collins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Jason Tatum.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Young. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Rebound Atlanta.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Hunter. Brown with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Tatum inside. Collins defending. Here's Horford. Nifty move.
2 minutes.
Got a piece of it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Atlanta with the ball. Outside Young, driving to the basket. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Brown. And the jam by Brown.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Young. Here's Bogdanovic. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You have to box out Collins. When you don't, this is exactly what happens.
Pass to Tatum. From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Young. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
46 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Young, here we go. Another shot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer. You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Schroeder finds Tatum. Pass to Brown. Clock at 4. Back to Tatum from outside the arc. Atlanta with a rebound.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Left side, Young. Shoots over Tatum. Back to Young. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They're up by 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And Atlanta looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Schroeder against Young. Left side, Schroeder. Smart against Young. Smart with a bucket.
How about Marcus Smart? Keeps his balance even with the defense in his grill. That is really nicely done.
Schroeder against Young. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 8 points.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Tatum against Collins. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
I'd say this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Young, the pass to Collins. And it's good. 2 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Celtics with the lead. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And it's all tied up.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Here's Schroeder. And the mental aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, PA. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends.
Now here's Brown. There's the 3. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 5-point Boston lead.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That'll be a second foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Cantor's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. Inside. Here's Zhang. And he buries his first look.
Well, the thought was Zhang would never be much of a scorer, but I think he's changing people's minds.
Here's Pritchard. Williams defending.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside, Brown. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Okongwu checks in for Jang.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the
and just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. And the three off target. The Hawks trailing. Outside Gallinari. Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go. Gallinari's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, so much poise for Danilo Gallinari with range. What a pretty three.
Williams into the lane. Out to the right wing. Outside, Brown. Into the lane. And the jam by Brown.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Pass to Gallinari. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this one. And it's Cantor with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Brown passes to Cantor. 19 seconds left in the first half. Misses from short range. Williams on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. The free throw drops for Williams.
Boy, the utility of Lou Williams is absolutely tremendous. This guy can start, but he's obviously spent the majority of his career as a sixth man.
And we're through the first half of play here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Enes Kanter, Marcus Smart out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Nesmith, and it's Williams in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Williams. Here's Nesmith. The shot won't fall. And it is Kanter. Gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
The Hawks shooting 56% today. Outside, Williams. Here's Herter. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. Pritchard gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside, Williams. And he drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Williams has got 5 points.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Smart outside. Pass to Nesmith. Smart with the ball. Williams. And another shot. Smart right side. Here's Pritchard. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. In transition. Here they come. Here's Gallinari. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Well, Gallinari has both the size and the finesse to finish on the interior or to get to the foul line.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Cantor. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Nesmith. And it's Schroeder in for Pritchard. Now here's Tatum. Give him 8. Pass to Horford. Wide open. And yep, it's good. Horford's got his first points in this one.
You have to contest shots no matter where Al Horford is on the floor. That time he's working the mid-range.
Right side, Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Back to Smart. Horford, left side. Shoots over a Kongwu. Here's Smart. Gallinari against Tatum. 5 on the clock. They double team Tatum. Picked it. On the break. Horford with the block.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipe.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw, no good.
Third team foul.
And the second free throw is good. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Herder with it. Guarded now by Smart. To the inside. Okongwu. Outside. Williams. Pass to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition? A phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Williams against Schroeder. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Schroeder.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And a fast break now for the Hawks.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Gallinari against Tatum. On the take. Rejected by Okongwu. Herder into the lane. And that one's good. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich has checked in for Herder. And it's Young in for Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Young against Schroeder. Young inside, and the layup is good. Young's got 10 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Tatum can't hit.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
It's his third personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Hawks.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Here's Schroeder. Misses. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one. Tatum inside. Collins there. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Young. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. And he gets that one. And the Hawks lead by 13.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Horford passes to Smart. Tatum drives in, shoots over Collins, and Tatum with the basket on the assist by Horford.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
And that one drops for him.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And Brown with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
As they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Schroeder against Young. To the paint. Collins, no good. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. It's stolen by Smart. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I'll tell you, you cannot give Marcus Smart that much room because he will throw it down. Puts his vertical to excellent use.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his 5th foul. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They get it again. The kick to Hunter. Fires for 3. The shot misses. Boston trailing. Now Smart. Kick out to Brown. Shoots over Capella. Brown can't hit. For Atlanta, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Back to Hunter. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Jason Tatum.
Left side Young. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. There's the drive. And finished off by Tatum.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Outside Young. 1:14 left in the game. That one no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Young. Here's Brown. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Yeah, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
Young, the pass to Capella. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
That's his third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys. You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Horford finds Brown. Oh, bangs home the 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
They need this. And it's good. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Outside, Brown. Over Hunter. Oh, no good on the dunk. And he hits it. Oh, but hang on now. Hold everything. The officials want to review it. And yes, the officials want to take a look at this one. They initially thought he didn't get it off, but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is here. They may go from winners to losers just like that.
And after seeing it now in slow-mo, I definitely think he was late with it.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot.
First team foul.
On defense, the Celtics. Right side, Bogdanovich. Brown with the steal.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to Pritchard. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Young. Tatum pulls it in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul.
Boston has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Smart against Bogdanovich. The kick to Tatum. Capella with a block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Collins against Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Collins. Boston again missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Capella. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Back to Pritchard. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Brown. They get it back. The kick to Tatum. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments.
Horford defending. There's the triple. The shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Stolen by Young. Tipped. Smart passes to Brown. Tatum way outside. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And Atlanta has possession. Right side Young. Tatum with a steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here's Brown for three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
He looks fatigued here in OT. Just not able to get it together.
Pass to Collins.
Count it! Assisted by Clint Capella.
Horford with it. Guarded by Capella. There's Tatum with the three. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's a narrow...
NBA.
The nighttime.
Good evening.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Capella kicks to Young. Driving in. Clock at 6. Goes up again. And the layup is up and in. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now, here is Young. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And he's drawing those whistles. A couple quick ones back to back.
Young up top, while recovering.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Shots good by Butler.
He's worked on his jump shot, and now he has the pull-up jump shot as well.
Hawks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. For 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Fires it up. Misses off the right iron. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bogdanovich up top. From past the arc. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Butler. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
John Collins. That's his first personal foul.
Young against Lowry. Right side, Butler. From deep. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
You've got to love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
That's his first personal foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Robinson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. He feeds it to Collins. The kick out to Young. 2 minutes. Shot clock at 5. They need this. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. The 3 from Bogdanovich. That shot missing. And Miami the other way now. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Here's Robinson. And stolen by Hunter. Capella inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Poked away. Butler with the steal. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the Heat, another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Young, here we go. And the shot goes in. Young's got his second bucket.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Here's the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here is Young. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Now, here is Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. 4 on the clock for the 3. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 7. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Miami ball.
.20 seconds left to play in the first. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Butler against Hunter. Butler deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Lowry. Over Young.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Heat, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center. Now, here's Adebayo.
All over that shot. Hunter's length and commitment gives him the upside to be a great defender.
Up top, Capella, defended by Butler. Here's Collins. That one off the back iron and out.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range. What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Now, here is Lowry. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. A nice shot by Tucker.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Young with no one around. Missing that scoring opportunity, having a bad 3 for 9 shooting night. Pass to Robinson. Back to Butler. To the middle. Here's Tucker, and Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Collins wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Well, I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work. A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
The Hawks trail by 15. Williams scanning the floor. Can they get it? And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Oladipo against Williams. Hero from long range. Drills it from outside. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Williams passes to Herter. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Miami now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Hawks trail by 16. There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. Gallinari passes to Jang from 12 feet out. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Dedmon. Off target with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Now, here's Oladipo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's Dedmon, top of the key. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Hawks trail by 14. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Jack. Collins comes in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. Oladipo finds Hero. The three. Ready by Bogdanovich. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Count that one. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Oladipo taking his time here. Back to Dedmon. Over Collins. And the shot is long. Gallinari inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper. And so it's the Miami Heat. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was all about Miami as the game got going. Some major league offense and that should...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half. They're just expected at this point.
On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Collins. Bogdanovich out there with Williams. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Gallinari in at the three spot. Oladipo misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
From 12 feet out, kept alive. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
A second chance effort.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Good ball movement here by Miami. And he makes that one. Hero's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Heat.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Oladipo with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hero, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Okongwu. Reddish comes in for Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Shots good by Williams.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Pass to Hero from outside the arc. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Got a piece of it. And they recover it. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Right side, Williams. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Can't cash in from close range. Miami leading by 15. Oladipo outside. And here is Dedmon. And the pass to Hero. And the three ball is good. Hero's got 8 points.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. One in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Gallinari. Another shot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. It's deflected to the paint. Morris kicks to Hero. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
The Hawks trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
In the corner, Huerter with it. Lays it up off the glass.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Huerter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Oladipo outside. Here's Morris. Reddish grabs the rebound. Hawks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here is Williams. He has 6. Sinks that one from the post. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Oladipo with the ball. Williams picks him up. Morris finds Oladipo. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 16.
A threat on the offensive glass. You must put a body on Dedmon when the ball goes up.
And so it's Miami with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
That's his first
The Heat leading by 16.
First team foul.
Lowry from deep three-point land. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lowry's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Heat.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
On the wing, Williams. Lowry covering. And he lays it straight in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Tucker dishes to Lowry. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
On the wing, Williams. Lowry covering. Williams double team. Molinari passes to Okongwu. Lowry against Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Williams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Lowry passes it to Butler. Now here's Tucker. Gallinari covering. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Outside Butler. Lowry against Williams. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Herter. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Herter. It's hauled in by the Heat.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Lowry finds Robinson. Now, here's Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Here's the 3. The kick outside to Butler. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Heat lead by 21.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Now here's Williams. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, bam, sent that shot away.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Lowry with the ball. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Over Young. The shot by Lowry, no good. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jimmy Butler.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hunter, no one around him. And the 3 off target. And here is Butler. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tick. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.